All right, I've been thinking about making this video for a while now, so I'm going to try to do that. Not because I have everything figured out. It's more so I just want to spread awareness to the issue because it's something that has come up in my recent streams. And I think it would be important for me to comment on this as a creator and as a streamer. So, as you may or may not know, I don't really talk about my mental health too much on stream. There are occasions where I have. Most of the time, I'm usually just trying to have good vibes, good gameplay. Unfortunately, though, there is another side to it that I don't really talk about, and that is kind of what this video is going to be more about. There have been times where my mindset just is not right. For example, I might get frustrated way too easy. I might overthink things. I might feel off even though there's nothing to feel off about. I have every reason to feel happy, but yet I don't. One thing I noticed is that how much I lean into gaming to avoid these moments. So it's like I'm not playing for fun, it's more so just to escape. And it's especially true with Rocket League. Rocket League is one of those games, it's the ultimate escape. It really is. I'd hop on thinking it would help my mood, but honestly, it would sometimes make it worse. And I can definitely say that happens maybe more often than not. So for example, I'd lose a few games, I'd get tilted, I'd re-queue up, try to get some more wins, and it would be a vicious cycle. And I do that for probably like 3 or 4 hours. And the crazy part, from the outside, it just looks like I'm grinding to try to get better. Unfortunately though, internally it isn't discipline, it's not growth, it's just avoidance in those situations where I'm avoiding my feelings. And then I'd get off feeling way worse than how I felt when I got on. I don't truly think Rocket League is the issue. I don't think gaming is the problem. I really think it is a issue with the digital age and the world we live in now. There are so many ways to avoid your issues. There are so many different avenues, whether that's like swiping on TikTok, Instagram, social media, eating junk food, watching TV, anything to avoid your problems. There's so many things you can do nowadays that are at your fingertips to just get your mind on a different thing. And when you start to avoid the way you're actually feeling, that's when I think things can go wrong and go south real quick. And like I said, I'm not saying gaming is bad, because obviously I wouldn't be saying that. It's a huge part of my life. It's something I genuinely love to do. In reality though, I had to start becoming honest with myself and start asking the question, hey, am I playing this to enjoy it? Or am I playing it to avoid something? And that question really did change me a lot, because it started becoming more of a analytical perspective. So maybe instead of playing more and continuing to try to make your mood better, it means getting off early before your mood gets worse. Maybe it means not queuing when you're tilted, and instead just hitting free play, listening to music, and chilling out, letting yourself cool off before you get back into the game. Maybe it just means sitting with your thoughts and not judging them, and kind of understanding where your mind is. For a lot of people, that is very uncomfortable to do. Sit with no distractions and listen to their thoughts. It's a very uncomfortable thing to do, and you feel a constant knee-jerk reaction to try to get yourself out of an uncomfortable mindset. In reality though, that is where growth happens. Sitting with your thoughts even when they're uncomfortable. Like I said, I am also still figuring this out to this day, and I am not in any way a master of controlling my mind. That is not what I'm getting at here. But I do know this. You're constantly using something, gaming, social media, whatever, just to escape how you feel. It's probably worth paying attention to. Just becoming more aware is already taking a step in the right direction. Because the goal isn't to stop doing what you love. It's more so to optimize it so it's not becoming detrimental to your mental health. And that's it, really, honestly. If this resonates with you at all, you're not alone. Other people are dealing with it. I'm dealing with it. And I figured it would be important for me to talk about this. This is not in any way me saying I'm quitting streaming or anything. It's quite the opposite. It's just me saying that, hey guys, if I'm not in a good mood, it's because I'm still trying to optimize my mental health, and I'm still trying to work on me. And it might not be because of anything else. it could just be a me issue. So just something I've been thinking about. Hopefully you guys get something out of this. If you did, drop a like. If you like this style of video, let me know, because I like getting into the real stuff. I feel like it's important to talk about, and sometimes it's not easy to talk about. But anyways, guys, have a great day. Take care. God bless you all.